be here, will be here. In just a few days, 추석 will be here. Time goes fast. Yes, it certainly does. But first, let's capitalize the first letter. Time goes not fast, but rather quickly. Time goes by quickly. Quickly. 빨리 지나가다는 quickly. It passes by quickly. Now you have the entire sentence. In just a few days, 추석 will be here. Time goes by really quickly. Now, and I have my recommendation as well, of course, my humble opinion, because you can change this around depending on how you want to tweet your own. 며칠만 지나면 추석이 코앞이구나. 세월 참 빨라. Here's my recommendation. 추석 is just around the corner. How time passes by. It's saying the exact same thing. Just around the corner means 굉장히 가까이 있다. 이게 코너만 돌면 추석이 있다. 이런 뜻이에요. So 추석 is just around the corner. Just around the corner. 시간이 너무 빨리 갔네요. How time passes by. 너무 빨리 갔네요. How time passes by. You're kind of reminiscing about the time that has gone by. 추석 is just around the corner. How time passes by. One last time, repeat after me. 추석 is just around the corner. How time passes by. With that, we're ready to take all of this and see how we could apply it to celebrity tweet. So let's move on. Now, celebrity tweet is where we approach tweeting by taking a look at a famous person's response. Now, today's honor, or guest of honor, is Ivanka Trump. Ivanka Trump, who is well known for being Donald Trump's daughter, but she's also a businesswoman, a model, and a socialite herself. This is what her recent tweet had to say. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Anonymous, anonymous. Now, she took another person's quote and put it on her Twitter, which is what a lot of famous people do to, pass on just a word of wisdom or the inspiration. Now, in Korean, this means 인생이란 폭풍이 지나기를 기다리는 것이 아니라 그런 것 같지 않고 대신에 빗속에서 춤추는 법을 배우는 것과 같습니다. 의명인, 이름이 없는 분이 말씀하셨다고 적어놨습니다. Now, of course, this is talking about just a perspective on life, how your attitude can change just about everything of your outcome and your future. So it's talking about a perspective. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Carpe diem, making the best out of what you're given. Okay, so how would you like to tweet back to Ivanka Trump? I really don't like storms in life, but I want courage and change. What are you trying to say here? 일상 속에 폭풍처럼 벌어지는 일들이 정말 싫은데요. 조금씩 용기를 내고 싶습니다. Way to go. That's the way to change your perspective. Now, I like what you have here, but I don't like, you're talking about only one type of storm, right? And it's also a figure of speech, so how about putting them in quotations? Because you're not really talking about the rainstorms itself, but you're talking figuratively storms in your life. So you can say something like, I really don't like the storms in life, but, 하지만, I want courage and change. I want courage and change. Now, this is perfectly fine, but 용기를 내고 싶다, 이런 거는 I want courage to change sounds a little bit more appropriate. Because what you're trying to say here is 용기를 내고 싶다, right? Courage to change over courage and change. Because courage and change are referring to both in separate causes or separate verbs. Altogether, you could say, I really don't like the storms in life, but I want courage to change. So you want to be a little bit more proactive in your life, and you're expressing this to Ivanka Trump. Now, props to you, or kudos to you, as we learned a couple weeks back. All right, so I, of course, has my recommendation. This is what I would like to tweet to Ivanka. Life certainly is about making the best of the cards we're dealt. Best of the cards were dealt. Now, this is a different way of me saying carpe diem. It's another way to say carpe diem. Actually, I got this saying from a very famous lecturer and author who passed away back in the 90s. His name was Randy Posh. And he says, life isn't about the cards you're dealt and complaining about what cards you're dealt, but you can change the way you play your card. you can change how your outcome is going to turn out. 인생에는 물론 힘든 일도 많고 나에게 주어진 환경이 좋지 않을 때도 많지만 그거를 바꿀 수 있는 기회는 우리에게 있다. 그 카드는 우리 손 안에 있다. 이런 뜻이에요. So all together one more time. Life certainly is about making the best of the cards we're dealt. Now I'm a really huge fan of this just theology in general, just because I think a perspective and who you are today could change who you are tomorrow. Now on that note, you can of course watch our program over and over again and improve your Twitter skills by visiting our website www.ebse.co.kr. We're always there to answer your questions, and you can just leave us nice comments to talk about Twitter writing or the program in general. On that note, have a good holiday, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!